country road, take me home to a backwoods creek down along the road. If it means no headstone, at least I'll be where I belong.
I represent the country, yeah, I love the slums. Raised off in the sticks, man, this is where I come from. Love crackling cornbread, collar and cornbed. Southern by the grace of God, and when I'm gone, country dead. I ride them dirt roads, sometime to reach that destination. Ducked off in Jones Wood, it's like I'm always on vacation. Blaze up the bonfire, calling up my country folk. Just filled up that mason jar, light the pine and take a smoke. It's all good, we all fine. Hey, Marcus brought the moonshine. Kid Rock in the dashboard, peaches shaking in the moonlight. It's something about them back roads stretching out across the county line. It takes me back to my days of young when my grandma was my sunshine. I love all the things that the country bring. Backwood riding little country lane on the front porch with my girl and kids, cause the smell of an evening country rain may not mean that much to some, but to me it's where my heart belongs. I'm calling on them country roads, them the ones that take me home.
Country road, take me home, to a backwoods creek down along the road, sideways down that old dirt road. If it means no headstone, at least I'll be where I belong.
Them country roads mean a lot to me. Georgia Mountains, Carolinas, Cherokee, Smoky Mountains in the hills of Tennessee. If you're like me, you probably agree it's like something good, like something sweet, like something great, like Mama's tea. Raised to be how I wanted to be. At the end of the road, the sun sets for free. Not trying to put down no city, but these country roads are so pretty. Times I feel so young for what I know, and there's no place like home. I like to hear some creek water flowing down. That's the road I'm going. Hell yeah, that's where I belong. While we're getting there, we all singing along.
Country road, take me home, to a backwoods creek down along the road, sideways down that old dirt road. If it means no headstone, at least I'll be where I belong. Country road. I'll be where I rainbows and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rugged traveler, heaven's best in gave through the night, and the black was still
Good evening and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Qualifying on the board right now. Jonathan Cogswell, the 27 is on the track from Plainsfield. Aaron Smith right now top of the charts. He goes spinning around in the white and black machine. Or is it gold on top? It's hard to see.
Looks like gold to me.
Could be gold. I don't know.
It's gold.
Ryan Campbell in the 80 machine out on track from Georgia. 14 cars made it here tonight. God bless their souls. 200 laps. What?
I'm from last night. It's a long race, man. A long race.
Also on the track, in car number 31 from Memphis Springs, Arkansas, is Brandon Holder. Ryan Campbell goes second quick. Also on the track there is the 34, Jason Bridges. Well, BJ, go ahead and go over the points.
Points going into tonight will look like this. Still leading the way in points is Aaron Smith by 56 points over Alex Huffman in second, Cedric Hunter in third. Brandon Holder is in fourth, and Gabriel Ellison will round out the top five here in points.
Well, Bryce?
Yes, sir.
Today's race.
Yeah, so 200 laps around this 0.63 mile uphill, downhill oval track here in North Wilkesboro County, North Carolina. They have 85 laps on their fuel tank, but I doubt they will have that. See a lot of spins out coming off the exits of turn 4 and 2. Stage break tonight are on lap 40 and lap 80, and they have 4 sets of tires sitting on pit road tonight, Steve.
Oh, well, look at that. Well, your top 5 right now: Smith, Holder, Grenier, Campbell, and Huffman, your top 5. 9 drivers have timed in. Brian Patty, Doug Dubigan, Brian Terry, Brandon Zimmerman, Scott Fritz, and Mo Abbott have not qualified. But speaking of Scott Fritz making his way on the track from Littertown in the T-Berry Motorsports, the CFM, but you'll see Speed Shop, the Coat to Coat, the Bluegrass Reapers. It's Scott Fritz.
Mikey Neal, coming off of a win last week with all the momentum, does not come out tonight, but looking to better his position from what he had last night. Had all that momentum, or last week, had all that momentum. Aaron Smith last week finished in 10th. He was winning race after race, podium. The races he didn't win, it seemed like, in the last week. Just a bad turn of events for him coming down the pit road, spinning out, costing him an entire lap. Finished the race 1 lap down last week at Dover. He'll be looking to recover from that and maintain his points lead here tonight.
Out track car number 48 from Sacramento, California. It's Mo Abbott. Mo Abbott having time of his life last night, wasn't he?
Yeah, he finally made his way back on the podium. It had been since the first race of the season that he finished with the podium here tonight. So far, he's qualified in 4th position. Doug Newbigging moves up into 2nd with an 18.56. Nearly still a full 10th off of Aaron Smith's lap time. Doug Newbigging is the closest one to him as of right now. Ooh, Doug Newbigging goes quick time.
Look at that 7 machine. Rocking out with his car out. I got a lot of
I'll leave that one alone.
I got a lot of yellow somehow in this booth.
Hey, I'm fighting a migraine right now, so at least I'm here.
I don't have the migraine excuse, but I made it home not too long ago, and I'm still getting all the information pulled up. So that's my excuse.
You're watching Ultimate Dirt TV, the Bluegrass Cup Series. Make sure to hit that like and follow button, share out the broadcast. We sure do appreciate you tuning in tonight, as we have now 3 drivers that have not qualified or went out.
Those 3 drivers would be Ryan, Patty, Brian Terry, and Brandon Zimmerman. Everybody else has already put down a time. Leading the way right now is Doug Newbigging, Aaron Smith second, Mo Abbott, Brandon Holder, and then Matt Grenier rounding out the top 5.
As we got around about 3 minutes and coming up on 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to qualify here. Doug Newbigging on top of the charts. Aaron Smith, Mo Abbott, Holder, Grenier. BJ, you know, these drivers here, we've averaged around about 15 for a while now. If you're watching at home, get in contact with Jason with Bluegrass. Come out and have some fun on Wednesday nights.
Absolutely. This is one of the best places to be that I have seen. There's not a lot of asphalt leagues that I have enjoyed being a part of, enjoyed driving in, or announcing or anything along those lines, but this is one of them. And I would love to see the place get packed out. I'd love to see a full lobby, and I fully believe that this is a league that not only could but should do it.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I've been in this league for now almost, this is my 4th or 5th season in a row here for Bluegrass, and you've ranged from Cup now to Xfinity, and I don't see myself ever racing for another league, So if anyone's looking for a great asphalt league, we have Truck, Xfinity, Cup. Truck's race Monday, Xfinity's Tuesday, and Cup is obviously Wednesday. But competitive. All 3 series are extremely competitive. We have formal real racers. We have a couple guys that work for NASCAR that race with all of us, and we put on great shows every week. It's fun to be here, and we all get along great. And there's still your drama, but I mean, yeah, I think it's the best league on iRacing.
There you go.
I'll give it a second.
Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
Okay, best asphalt league. How about that?
Okay, I'll let you have
Dirt junkies.
Well, we're coming down to the minute 35-second mark left to qualify. These other 3 drivers, I doubt are going to come out and qualify. You know, they might be changing their clothes. You know, who knows?
You never. I do have a dirt question for you guys.
What's that?
So, you know, in October, I think it's October, North Wilkesboro Speedway, the track we're on here in real life, will be tearing up as asphalt. And dirt cars are going to be driving on it. You guys going to watch?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. We'll see.
As you just said the price earlier before we went live. You think I would watch on that price?
That is outrageous, though. $24 a day they want. That's wow. Wow. I even watched the highlights on Twitter.
There you go. There you go. Twitter it out.
Yep. It is really cool though to see this stadium, this racetrack filled back up with people. It had an unfortunate ending for the in NASCAR, but I'm glad they are making the motions to bring it back. Hopefully, Rockingham will be following suit, and NASCAR will be back at those two historic tracks.
Definitely, as we're closing up on qualifying, around about 15 seconds left. Doug Newbegin rocking out with his cup car out on the pole for tonight's Wilkesboro 200. Aaron Smith will roll off on the outside of the front row.
Hey, Steve, say that name again. Say North what? Okay, that's not what I heard. Okay.
What did I say?
Wilkesboro.
Oh well. I'm a country pumpkin, okay?
I've been letting them have it this week. It's all good.
That's right. Doug Newbegin, Aaron Smith, Mo Abbott, Brendan Holder, Matt Grenier, and Scott Fritz. Brian Campbell, Alex Huffman, David Farber, and Jonathan Cogswell, your top 10. All right. Are you ready for your starting lineup tonight? On the front row, he hails out of the United States. Just so you know, it's on the scorecard. In car number 7, it's Doug Newbegin. And to his outside, the Satellite Racing Team. Car number 7, it's Aaron Smith II.
Inside of row number 2 from Color Tour Racing is the 48 of Mo Abbott. To his outside from Glove Box Motorsports, the 31, Brandon Holder.
Starting 5th night, driving the 15 car, we got Matt Grenier from Team New England. On his outside, driving car number 1, we got Scott Fritz from T-Berry Motorsports.
And roll it off on that 4th row. Glove Box Motorsports. Car number 80 is Ryan Campbell. And to his outside, in the 4 is Alex Huffman.
Inside row number 5, in the 84 is going to be David Farmer. To his outside, it's the 27 of Jonathan Cogswell.
From Category 5 Esports, driving the 71, we got Cedric Hunter. On his outside from High Side Hustlers is Jason Bridges in the 34.
And on your 7th row tonight, in the Lucky Ducks, car number 20 is Brendan Zimmerman. And to his outside, he hails out New England. And car number 30 is Ryan Patty. And to the guy rounding out the rear in the 13, he hails out the Mid-South area. It's Brian Terry. Well.
200 laps tonight. 2 stage breaks, lap 40 and lap 80. 15 drivers. I expect an action-packed night tonight.
Action.
Is anything like Xfinity it will be.
Lights, camera, action. Xfinity, Truck Series, both of them were action-packed. You know, both nights, Trucks and Xfinity, the two that led the most laps to the point of them wrecking, both of them wrecked on their own.
Interesting
Just
statistic
a little thing to think about.
All right, the base car makes a left-hand turn. We are fixing to take the green flag, and we're fired. We're racing into turn number 1. As we're on board with Mo Abbott, you see him pushing up a tad bit off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Look at him getting run on the outside of the 7 machine there momentarily. Now look at Doug Newbegin battling back on the bottom, but give it to Aaron Smith on lap number 1.
Caution's out already. The 15 of Matt Grenier's around on the front stretch.
Caution flying early tonight, just about a lap and a half into the race. Take a look at our instant replay here.
He just kind of loses it, huh?
Scratch that, make out 1 lap. So another self-spin, something we'll be seeing a lot here. And I still am a firm believer that this has a lot to do with the incline change down the front straightaway and back straightaway, messing with these drivers. I know for me personally, this track's always been one of the hardest ones to drive as far as how loose it seems to make you on one end of the track or the other. And I feel like we just saw it there again out of Matt Grenier. Stays on the track though. Sitting back at the tail end of the field now. He comes down pit road now. Probably going to try to get some of that damage to that thing repaired, as he did bounce off that inside wall. But our top 5 still looks like it's Aaron Smith, Doug Newbigging, Mo Abbott, Brandon Holder, and Scott Fritz rounding out the top 5. Scott Fritz, he's got to be looking for a rebound after the last several weeks here in the Cup Series. And then last night, 80-something laps down at the end of the night.
I think last night he had some connection issues because he came in and out a couple times last night. So it's unfortunate for him for last night, but he's going to be just fine here today. He's fast in these next-gen cars, and he's up there in the points. So he needs a good day.
That he does. You know, last night he actually had the second fastest lap of the race while he was 80-something laps down.
We had a joke last night that we were going to have so many cautions you get all those 80 laps back.
I am glad that joke did not happen.
I know, me too.
That would have been a really long night. Looking off the side of Doug Newbigging, isn't this neat and this nice? We got these newfangled abilities to move our cameras around. We can look at everything from off the car.
Make your motion sick if you're not careful.
Well, the lights are going out. We're going to let him back loose, try it one more time. But this time it's going to be Aaron Smith bringing us to the green. He's going to choose the inside for this restart.
Very interesting choice here. Even from last night, the high line was the best line on the restart. So I don't know how it's going to be tonight, but we're bound to find out.
All right, go ahead and give us your best, Darrell Watcher. Go.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Aaron Smith off to another good start. Takes the lead away right off the bat. Doug Newbigging sticking right there in second. Good run for him so far this race already. Side by side for third. That's going to be Brandon Holder on the outside of Mo Abbott there in a 48. The 80 of Ryan Campbell through turns number 1 and 2 manages to secure that 5th place position. Now looking at the battle going on ahead of him, looking for that window of opportunity to try to make a move.
You tried the 4 of Alex Smith, got really loose right there on the exit of turn number 4. He's able to keep it. He is still loose on the entry of turn number 1, but everyone's able to get shaped out and single file. He's still got battle on for 4th and 5th right now between Ryan Campbell and the 48 of Mo Abbott.
We'll get into Mo Abbott. That 4 spots. They head into turn number 1. Right now, Aaron Smith continues to lead with Doug Newbigging and Brandon Holder, your top 3. Look a little further back in the pack. You see the 4, Aaron Huffman, battling with David Farmer. That's a battle for 7th and 8th on track. Then you see Center Cutter currently running in that 10th position. Brandon Zimmerman in 12th. There's Matt Grenier back on track, currently running at 13th. Ryan Patty and Brian Terry rounding out your field. But meanwhile, the 70 machine out front, Aaron Smith here in North Wilkesboro. I'll just keep my mouth shut.
It's okay, Steve. It's okay, Steve.
No. I'm going home.
But, you know, it just doesn't look right. Aaron Smith not being in that banana yellow car.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
It's not right. What's going on here? But at any rate, it looks like everybody throughout the entire field now single filing it out. You know, they're something we saw last night in the Xfinity at the start of the race. Everybody single filed out
again around turn number 1. Matt Grenier.
15 continues to struggle tonight. replay here once again. Loose all the way down the front straightaway, fighting that thing off of turn number 4. All the way down, spinning out into 1. Almost had it there. Almost had it that time.
He was really close to saving it right there. Unfortunately, that's not the case. His cars, from what we've seen this season, are really hard to save. But luckily, it's a short track. Hopefully, won't have any horsepower problems or any engine damage to his 2 incidents so far. But he's able to reach this. I don't know if he's back on lead lap or will be on lead lap still, but he's on pit road right now and getting all his damage fixed.
Well, at the immediate moment, he's still on the lead lap, but we'll see if that remains. See if he gets back out of the pits here once again, but without going a lap down.
Leader picks the inside again on this restart. He got out to a great jump. Seems like as long as you get out to a good jump here at North of Wilkesboro, it doesn't like negatively affect the car. I know last night the inside line just could not get the momentum going. The Highline was able to freight train. I was able to pick up 3 or 4 spots just running the Highline on the restart.
And then you spun out all by your lonesome.
Once I spun out all by my lonesome, my night went downhill very quick.
I was waiting on you to spin the camera around so we can see the engine there, Steve.
I'm gonna have to reach one and call. Oh, go fix yourself. We're good.
Lights are out on the pace car. Aaron Smith going to bring us back to the green. Chooses the inside once again. Doug Newbigin to his outside. Row number 2, Brandon Holder and Mo Abbott. Side row number 2, Brandon Holder and Mo Abbott. This car's off Aaron Smith away down the front straight. A big jump by Aaron Smith once again. Doug Newbigin right behind him, though. Brandon Holder is trying to get a nose on him. There's contact between Scott Fritz and the 80 of Ryan Campbell down in turn number 1. Both drivers able to get it straightened out and keep on going. Looks like no damage to those machines. Still continuing on green flag.
You see, we still got battles on track. The 4 and the 1 of Scott Fritz and Alex Huffman are still battling door to door. A little bit slight contact right there. Everyone's able to get back into shape. As you see, Alex Huffman takes a position away from the 1 of Scott Fritz. Now we have a battle again for Cedric Hunter battling 27 of Jonathan Cogswell on the 84 of David Farmer.
Steve, still with us? Brandon Holder now taking a look to the inside of Doug Newbigin through turns number 1 and 2. The momentum off the high side in Newbigin's favor right there, though. Newbigin comes back to the inside, closes the door off for Brandon Holder. Holder takes a look. Car's going around in 3 and 4. That's going to be the 48 of Mo Abbott. Not sure who that was. Somebody just claimed that caution. The 80 of Ryan Campbell claims that caution. We'll take a look at our instant replay here. I can see why it just gets right into the back of the 48 right there. Moab doing everything he could to recover that car, just not quite able to.
He did a lot better job at saving it than I did last night, I'll tell you that.
Well, I mean, you see, if you had these dirt abilities, you just gassed it up, just kept on going.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. No comment. No comment.
I got news for you. I've tried. It doesn't actually work.
It doesn't work. I know.
Car coming down pit road. Looks like that's going to be the 15, I believe it was, of Ryan Campbell heading back down pit road once again, trying to get as much of those damages repaired as possible. These cautions really helping him out here. Ryan Campbell down pit road as well, probably trying to get some damage repaired on the front of that number 80 after that contact to the back of Mo Abbott. But the top 5 now looks like it's after that incident. Aaron Smith leading the way, Newbigin in second, Brandon Holder in third, Alex up in fourth, and Scott Fritz moves his way into the top 5 tonight.
Scott Fritz doing what he needs to do. He's doing everything he needs also. He's been running clean, running smart, and it's a long race to go, but I'm glad to see him back in the top 5. So next week, you guys are heading back into your realm.
We got dirt in the trucks.
Yep.
Heading to Knoxville.
Yep. And you're going to my neck of the woods on Tuesday. Mid-Ohio road course. And I believe Cup's going to Sonoma. I think. At least the dirt should be interesting. There's a lot of drama. If you guys aren't paying attention to the truck series, there's a lot of drama with the truck series. That's going to be the most entertaining series to watch here from here on out.
Oh, we know. We got tombstones to look at.
That is very true.
We got a long way to go, but a short time to get there. The green flag is waving as we go. Well, you're not good backup singers, that's for damn sure.
I don't know the song enough. That's the only part of the song that I know. I'm sorry.
I don't. Yeah.
That's literally all I know of it.
Well, Aaron Smith out front. You look at the 7 of Doug Newbigin having a good run in that second spot. Then you got Brendan Holder in third from Mammoth Springs, Arkansas. Then you have Alex Huffman. He's up to fourth. You got Cedric Hunter into 71, trying to stalk his prey coming out turn number 4.
70. Go ahead, BJ. Go ahead.
Good. I was going to say Cedric Hunter off to a good run already tonight. He is up 6 positions. And caution flag waves once again on the track. It's going to be the 30 of Ryan Patty around in turns 1 and 2.
He has a broken rear end. He ain't going to be rocking out, that's for sure.
That's unfortunate. Didn't look like there was any damage to that thing, really.
Well, the rear end, the tires on the rear end kind of wobbling.
Oh, yeah. That is toe link damage right there.
Ooh, yeah.
Unfortunate for him. That's a required tow and required. Well, I would say required tow, but it's a required repair. That's his night's pretty much. Unless he can get some lot of cautions. I don't know how many laps he's going to go down here, but man, I don't know. It's going to be tough getting those laps back.
Well, if I remember correctly, the average tow at North Wilkesboro, I would say, is probably right about a minute and 20 seconds.
Yeah, Barney Jr. isn't a fast tow truck driver.
No, he's not. We got 30 seconds a lap, so he's going to go right about 2.5, 3 laps down before his pit crew begins working on the car. So that's going to be extremely difficult to come back from. He's currently 2 laps down now in this race, so it's going to be a battle for Ryan Patty to get back.
Well, Nick Litter, your pace car driver tonight.
You're doing a good job tonight, Nick.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He's so excited. He's out front. He's leading.
I was going to say, he's completed as many laps as the leader just about tonight.
Oh, that was a good one.
See, ooh, Aaron Smith just chose the outside, changing it up finally. You know, I'm gonna be honest. When I seen he didn't have that bright yellow machine out there tonight, I wasn't expecting him to have a good night. I'm not gonna lie. I thought, oh man, his mojo's all gone now.
think the contrary. He had one bad luck in that banana car. He wanted to change it up. He was a couple laps down last week, and he was changed it up.
One lap down.
One lap down.
I still got the results.
Well, what happened was they forgot the car at the track. They came home
They
without
left
the
it
car.
at Dover.
They left it at Dover. And when they realized it to come up here, they had to grab the backup car.
Backup car or not, he is still fast.
Well, Nick finally decided to turn off his bright flashing yellow lights on that pace car. We're going to go green flag off of turn number 4. Aaron Smith. The field's in his hands. The pace car makes a hard left-hand turn. He drops his meat. We're on the gas. We're going fast here into turn number 1.
Can we stop dropping meat? I'm hungry. Aaron Smith back out to a good, solid lead once again on the restart. He has been on point on these restarts here tonight. New Bigging in second, right there, right along with him, and he's got Alex Huffman. He's moved his way into third here tonight, right on the tail end of New Bigging right there. Taking a look to the inside through 1 and 2, not able to get there just quite yet. On back, we've got the 84 of David Farmer. He's off to another good run. Cedric Hunter running way high through 3 and 4 that time there. See if, a little bobble out of Brandon Holder on that one. David Farmer right up to his back bumper. That opens the door for Cedric Hunter to come around the outside of David Farmer.
The high line right now is the best line to be in. Cedric Hunter, that showed the momentum right there. As he misses the entry on turn number 3, he's going to have the momentum, however, on David Farmer in the 84 heading downhill in turn number 1.
And look a little further back, we're still single file, but up front, Aaron Smith and Doug Newbigin, 1-2, did a good job pulling away from the rest of the field.
31's around, and it's Cedric Hunter, turn number 4.
Ooh. Take a look at the replay here. Ooh, contact from David Farmer through 3 and 4. And that will end the stage here tonight. That brings the stage to an end. I'm not sure what the results were there on the stage with that, but I know Aaron Smith won the stage. Look here off the front of David Farmer's car. Look, he's been getting these runs into the corners. Just not quite able to get it woed up in time that time there. And just comes right up into the 31. I'd expect to see Race Control call that one on the 84 of David Farmer. It is... It just got in there too hot.
I 100% agree with you. And one thing, too, that I am seeing on my board, that the floor of Alex Huffman did not come down pit road.
Yeah, that's a brave call, but hey, we saw it work for Tony Iverson there for a while. And I'm a personal believer that Tony Iverson would have continued to be able to do it had he not been collected by a car getting loose on his outside out of turn number 4.
Here, kitty.
Good thing you're not talking about me. Because I wasn't up front.
Well, let's see if we can get a quick word with Aaron Smith, our stage winner. Aaron.
What's up?
Got you another stage win. One more stage break, and then the finish of the race, restarting back and forth. Furthest back that you've been tonight. Think you'll be able to get back up here and get another stage win here tonight?
Yeah, the tires didn't have as much wear on them as I was expecting, and I think these 3 guys ahead of me made the right choice in not pitting for them. But yeah, I should be able to get back by them. I was pretty quick in the first run. I haven't really been in any traffic yet today, so that'll be interesting to see how that works out. But I'm confident in my ability to get back up there for the next stage. But
Just
As far
bump
as the
'em.
rest of the race goes, it'll be interesting to see if I can get the job done. I failed the last 2 weeks, but this should be the good one. Third
Bump and
time's the
run.
charm.
Bump and run.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that just yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's
Good
way
luck.
too early for that, Steve.
My bad. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, we'll let you get back up. Or good luck to you. Congratulations.
Oh, hold on.
His car is off. Alex Huffman bringing us to the green. Good jump for Alex Huffman there. Scott Fritz was on his outside there. Still trying to hold on to that second position, and he will coming out of turn number 2. Looked for a moment there like Moab was going to be able to get the position on him, but he did not. Aaron Smith works his way back into third around the outside of Moab, and now sucking up to the back bumper of Scott Fritz. Now those Alex Huffman has not pitted yet at all. Scott Fritz pitted on lap 31 and took tires and made his way back up through the field. So Aaron Smith only has 9 lap fresher tires than that of Scott Fritz. However, he's got 47 lap fresher tires than Alex Huffman, our current race leader.
Brady with a big moment and the big save. Great job on him. One thing, too, is, as we saw in that restart right there, Steve and BJ, is, we got problem on the front stretch, 34 and 31 around again.
Twice in a row for the 31 of Brandon Holder. Unfortunate for him. He was working his way back through the field already. Ooh, looked like he just come up on the 34 of Jason Bridges.
Brandon Holder did claim the caution, so he'll get the EOL penalty. Be back on the tail end of the field. I think he might already be there. One thing, too, as I was saying, is I'm starting to watch these restarts. I remember last night, the older your tires were, the more the inside line struggled on momentum in turn 1 off the restart. And we're starting to see that now as Aaron Smith blew right by the 48 of Mo Abbott right there on the restart.
Yeah, Mo Abbott pitted on lap 31 for tires, so he's only got 9 lap older tires.
So no bump and run. Okay, got it. Check. I'm having the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
That is only slightly out of order, but I'll leave it be.
Thank you.
Man, Bryce is on attack mode today, ain't he?
That's all right.
Oh, yeah, I do it because I love you. It's okay.
No. Nick. Nick, turn the lights off. On the pace car.
I think Nick left.
Oh,
Quit.
he said he didn't want to say hello no more. He said he was gonna be.
He said that he just wanted to drive that red, white, and blue car. He don't want to talk to nobody. But word from race control that will just be ruled a racing deal between the 31 and 34. No penalties are going to be issued at this time for that caution. So lucky break for both. I'd say lucky break for both drivers, but both of them were already back at the back. Matt Grenier and Brandon Holder, both those drivers took it down pit road. Ryan Patty has officially called it quits. The repairs have stopped on that number 30 machine, and his race has come to an end.
I guess was a little bit more expensive than a tow link.
He said he had time his lap. It's time to say goodbye.
Yeah. Looks like Alex Huffman's going to choose the inside on this restart.
Very interesting. Pace
Marty's
goes off.
Look at Barney. He's going to be yanking that flag.
Oh boy, here we go.
Never
again.
fails. Never fails.
At least he's yanking his flag.
Oh my God, BJ.
Alex Huffman off to a big lead here early in the restart. He's got right about 4 car lengths on Aaron Smith, who's moved his way into second. Scott Fritz sitting in third right now. Doug Newbigging back up into fourth, right behind Scott Fritz. He's looking to work his way back forward. Here comes Mo Abbott, though. He's got pressure from behind from Jonathan Cogswell. His caution flag waves once again. Woo! Cedric Hunter, not a driver I would have expected to see that happen to. Ooh!
Huge contact
wide
for the
carry.
13.
13. Holy cow. Looks like a double incident there. I'm not sure how that 13's still rolling as hard of a hit as he took to that outside wall.
I don't know.
Woo! He missed that.
Ooh. I don't
No
see any
penalties.
damage on that car. Do you?
No penalties will be issued on that one to anybody. I would have expected Cedric Hunter to receive a penalty on that, but no, I did not see any penalties on that car. I'm thinking he must have one of our demolition derby cars from around here's front bumper. It's concreted.
Wouldn't that be a cheated move?
What's the 31 getting his lap back? Brandon Hoder. Mac
Should have come
Raniere,
up.
Brian Terry in pit road. Mac Raniere coming out of pit road.
And I believe, BJ, the 30 of Ryan Patty is on track.
He just pulled it back into the pits. See, that car looks clean too. Now, we saw the rear end damage to that thing, but I don't see a scratch on that car.
I don't see a scratch either.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Nah, that's every time I get on asphalt.
That's me on dirt.
Sorry, Steve, can't back you up on that one either. I don't know that one. That's the only phrase I know.
Yep, only phrase. Every time I see someone sing that song, all I think about is Miley Cyrus on a wrecking ball.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
As you probably should.
So, Alex Huffman in the lead still, but he has got Aaron Smith lined up beside of him on this restart. The last time we saw Aaron Smith lined up in a second position on a restart, he was beside of Doug Newbigging for the initial start of the race and took the lead coming through turns number 1 and 2. It didn't take him any time at all without any pressure in front of him. Can he do it again on this restart against Alex Huffman?
Well, you know what Ryan Patty's singing? If I could turn back time, I wouldn't hit that wall.
You need to sing the bluegrass intro for our races. Come up with a music video type deal for when you sing a song.
It's gonna need a lot of help.
Oh dear. Well, I mean, at least you know an editor, Steve.
All right.
Yep.
We're back to racing.
Aaron Smith not able to get the jump that he did on the initial start when he started in second, but still sticking right there with Alex Huffman. Looking at the outside of Huffman, he's been making all these passes around the outside to move back into second. Huffman on the inside, good run off, a turnover 4 for him. Ooh, big bobble from Alex Huffman there, trying to give it everything he's got to stay ahead of Aaron Smith. Mind you, he's got 63 lap old tires right now. He still has not pitted not a single time in this race. He's on the first set of tires. He has not taken fuel. Everybody else in the field has pitted at least one time. Running in second, side by side for the race lead. Aaron Smith with it, coming off of turn number 2. He has the position completely now.
Alex Huffman fights back on the inside, heading to turn number 3 and exit turn number 4. Advantage still Aaron Smith as he gets momentum on the high side, heading downhill to turn number 1 as he clears Alex Huffman fully in turn 2.
As you look at Scott Fritz, he's up in that third spot there with Doug Newbegin, who was your pole sitter tonight in that Roasted Jim's Coffee number 7. Mo Abbott having a good finish last night in the Xfinity Series, currently running in that 5th position. And then you have the 27, Jonathan Cogswell, and Brendan Zimmerman in 7th. David Farmer, Cedric Hunter, and Ryan Campbell, your top 10 here tonight. But meanwhile, Aaron Smith out front as we complete lap number 66 of 200. Smith choosing a different entry in turn number 1 compared to Alex Huffman.
Can't help but wonder if he didn't find something when coming through those cars to get back into the race lead, running high, a lot of it in order to make the passes. Ooh, big bobble from Scott Fritz, gets the little shot in the shorts from Doug Newbegin there behind him. Both drivers are able to continue on, no damage to their cars. Here comes Doug Newbegin to the inside, down in turn number 3. Newbegin looking low, he's going to hug that grass stone on the inside. The track's a little bit rougher down there. You see a little bit of a bounce out of Doug Newbegin's car. Ooh, almost having contact through 1 and 2 right there. Scott Fritz gets position back.
Yeah, too close to call there for the 7 of Doug Newbegin right there as he misses the entry on turn 1. Either underbraked and got on the door panel at 1, but everyone's able to get it shaped out, get it to roll. To see the battle on track right now between the 20 and the 71. The 71's in the 3rd groove in turn number 1 and 2. He's able to get the momentum on the high line, able to pull closer to the 84 of David Farmer.
Canada. Ooh, Canada. I'll play Steve this time.
He's way high in those turns. And down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Look at here. Scott Fritz. Oh! Doug Newbegin.
Did you do a camera curse again?
That's been one of those since Auto Club. That's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
He gets loose.
Ooh.
At least he's able to lock it down. Not a lot of damage. He should be fine.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that is 3 for 3 of pole sitters, pole starters wrecking on their own this week.
Well, we know one of them
Wow.
was not Bryce Hunter.
Nope, it was not.
I mean, he wrecked, but he definitely was not the pole sitter. So
I was not.
he can be thrown out of that category. Let's see here.
I was on pace for at least a top 5 until I started getting my own head.
I mean, Keith Hackney tried to add another tombstone.
He wasn't in my race. He can't add my name to his tombstone.
No, he added his own number to his
Oh,
tombstone.
yeah. He did. That was the big joke among the drivers post-race, too. It was funny.
Then
My track is next week, Mid-Ohio. It's my track. I'm winning that race.
Okay. Well, go do it. We expect you to be in the booth while you're doing it.
Okay. We have teammates, but...
Then last night, race number 2 of the week, the Xfinity Series, Radburn Shutters spun out on his own, along with his teammate spinning out on his own as well of James Silvers. He led the majority of the laps up until his self-spin. So both of those drivers self-spinning on their own last night. And then tonight, the pole starter of Doug Newbegin with a self-spin here once again. I'm starting to think starting up front at North Wilkesboro is not a good idea.
It's better than starting in the middle or rear. I can tell you that from experience.
Okay. All right. Well, Aaron Smith chooses the outside once again for this restart. That's going to put Scott Fritz, his first attempt here tonight, on the front row. He's going to be on the inside of Aaron Smith for this restart. Lights still on the pace car, though. We've got Mo Abbott in third. Jonathan Cogswell up 6 spots. He's worked his way into fourth. And then David Farmer, he's made his way back in the top 5. And Cedric Hunter, after his incident earlier with the 31 of Brandon Holder, he currently sits in 6th.
Slowly but surely, the 30 of Ryan Patty is starting to get his laps back. Slowly but surely.
Only 19 left.
Yep.
We'll get there.
Yeah. Lights are out, coming back to the green here out of turn number 4. Steve, take it away.
We're racing.
I was expecting boogity boogity boogity.
That's already been said. Take something else.
Some 2 wide action right there. Farmer and Cogswell side by side. Look at the 71, Cedric Hunter. Still running that upper line there. The car looks fast. Just kind of stalled out there. Now he makes a move. He's alongside Cogswell. As they come out turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Give it to Cedric Hunter now in that 5th position. As now he's going to hunt down the 84 Farmer. A little further back in the pack, you see the 80. That is Ryan Campbell battling with Brandon Zimmerman in the 20, the Roasted Jim's Coffee Machine. But meanwhile, Aaron Smith is starting to walk away from Scott Fritz. As we just completed lap number 80, we got another caution on the racetrack. And don't know why, because there's the caution.
Well,
Stage break.
Oh, there you go.
Lap, yeah, I was going to say drivers are just now hitting lap 81. Actually, looks as though we might have threw that one just a little early. No, okay, we're on lap 82 there then. Okay.
We stay on normal race control is not in the booth tonight. I don't know where our fearless leader is, but it doesn't matter. Alex Haley's doing a great job in the booth tonight, as he does always.
I can tell you. If you want to know, just ask me with some money and I'll tell you.
But coming home with the stage win once again, that is Aaron Smith. And the thing has changed up on me, so I'm actually going to go look at mine really quickly. See what the stage was here. All right, so we had Aaron Smith come home with the stage win. Scott Fritz in 2nd. Mo Abbott in 3rd. David Farmer 4th. Cedric Hunter 5th. Jonathan Cogswell in 6th. Ryan Campbell in 7th. Brandon Zimmerman 8th. And Alex Huffman 9th, I think. If I counted those right.
There's 116 laps to go, BJ.
Well, I know, but that was the stage.
And still 116 laps to go.
I'm aware.
I'm thinking about running one of these Cup Series races here in the coming weeks, and debating on what track I want to do it at.
Oh, please don't.
Why?
Because you won't make a lap.
Oh, shut up. Yes, I will.
He has to put up with me without any assistance for 3 nights a week. To do it 3 nights a week without assistance, he'd probably pull his hair out. That's what the truth really is.
Yeah, I mean, he did come to me after Daytona or Talladega beginning of the season, so yeah.
Yeah, I believe it. I'm
kidding.
Trust me, I have to live with me. I know how much of a pain in the rear it is.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought you said you lived with me. I'm like, no, you don't.
No, I live with me. I know how much of a pain in the rear it is.
At least you're grown enough to acknowledge that. A lot more I can say about other people.
Well, how about that, BJ? Blake Majules winning the butt kicker, World of Outlaw butt kicker iRacing tour on Monday night.
Championship,
yeah.
Yeah.
He actually
Good
won
for
the
him.
championship?
Not
No, not
the
championship,
race.
but he won the championship race. Green flag up. Go ahead.
It's out. There you go. I finished
What?
it. It's out.
Seen the floor
Alex.
over
Hey, wait. Y'all got this.
Before Huffman got a great jump on the restart, he's able to pull out to as I say that, the 31 Brandon Holder is able to close the gap, but Oxman's able to pull away on the exit. As you see the battle on track. So again, we got the 80 of Ryan Campbell and the 48 of Mo Abbott battling with the 84 of David Farmer, taking a 3 wide down the front stretch with a 71 second Hunter on the inside.
See, I would have gave some right side romance to one of them.
It makes a lot of guys mad when you do that on asphalt.
That'd be okay.
As we saw Dover on Monday.
It'd be okay. Speaking of which, who was the contact made with David Farmer, and who else did he make contact with in that one? I forget who it was.
It was too dark to tell.
Oh my god.
So we're still leading
All
the way.
right.
Alex Huffman, Brandon Holder in second. Aaron Smith's made his way back in the third. Mo Abbott running fourth. David Farmer in fifth. Aaron Smith now taking a look to the inside of Brandon Holder. That is for second. He's at Holder's door. Ooh, a little bobble out of Aaron Smith. Not something we commonly see, but he's able to stick right there with him. Neck and neck going into turn number 3. Aaron Smith with the position out of 4. Brandon Holder able to take it back, has it at the line, nearly making contact on the front straightaway there.
Yeah, Aaron Smith is really loose on his exits right now. As we see again, his back end is bobbling all over the place. So Brandon Holder's doing a good job making Aaron wrap around that bottom, where Aaron Smith is loose right now.
I just came to a realization.
It's dark.
What?
Outside.
Well, yeah, but no. Every time that we get a historic track like North Wilkesboro that NASCAR runs on that, goes dirt, even for just a short period of time, we get a new dirt track on iRacing, and it happens to be that track. Steve, we might get a new dirt track.
Well,
There is talks about them gaining the dirt track.
please don't.
Why?
It'd be like, I don't know, USA or something like that. It'll take 200 years to complete a lap.
I mean, it is bigger than
How long is this track?
0.63 miles.
Oh, it's just barely over half a mile. So it would be fine. I just want to
Not
go
really
downhill and
geared.
uphill on a dirt track. I wonder if they're going to flatten it out when they actually do it.
So, you know
big
what's
photo.
funny?
No, please don't.
We talk about road courses, and I'm like, ugh. In Australia, there is a track, BJ, that's almost a road course. It has one round turn that's like coming to the green flag, But there's a caddy corner. I don't know how to describe it, but it's
A caddy corner?
it's like a 90-degree angle going into turn number 1. And then it veers off to the right, then immediate
You have-
left.
The name.
No. I gotta Google it again. It was on YouTube.
I got this.
It was fun.
I got this.
It was fun, but it's an awkward looking track. It's not circle. It's not.
Is it
But it's a dirt
asphalt?
track. No, it's dirt track.
dirt track? Ooh. funky shaped dirt tracks in Australia.
Look at David Farmer getting that fourth position as Mo Abbott to his outside. Abbott battles back on the outside there. They're side by side from fourth and fifth on the track. Most of the drivers are single filed out. There you see a battle with Scott Fritz and Matt Grenier in the 15th. Further behind, you see Jason Bridges, Doug Newbegin, and
Does it look like a triangle?
No.
Like a boomerang?
What, going in turn number one? Kinda.
Interesting world.
Did we say triangular dirt track? But Alex Huffman still leading the way over Aaron Smith. Those two drivers are pulled a long ways out ahead of the rest of the pack now. Current gap from Aaron Smith to Brandon Holder is 2.5 seconds. Now we've got some green flag laps going for these drivers. They are making it work and pulling away. Alex Huffman doing a good job right now holding off Aaron Smith.
So we see him now. The momentum is still with the floor of Alex Huffman as they battle downhill in turn number one. But Aaron Smith able to get to his door on his inside. See if Aaron Smith has momentum on his inside heading uphill in turn number three. As we see again, the outside momentum of the floor of Alex Huffman will have the momentum on the front stretch. Tell you what, it's a lot sketchier heading into turn one than it is heading uphill in turn number three. I'll tell you what.
Well, I'm trying to figure out the third track.
So we see you're still on track right now. They are still side by side now. Aaron Smith is fully on the door of the floor of Alex Huffman. You see battle again side by side heading uphill in the backstretch. Each car right now has the equal momentum. Heading off the corners, Aaron Smith's able to get a little ahead of the floor of Alex Huffman, is able to clear Alex Huffman for the lead heading into turn number one.
Aaron Smith back to the race lead where he spent the majority of the night on back. Third and fourth, we have a battle going on for those positions. That's between David Farmer and Brandon Holder. Holder with a nice recovery in this race from two cautions that he's been involved in. Working around the outside right now of David Farmer. David Farmer washes up that time down into turn number one, nearly making contact with Brandon Holder. Has to check up, gives the position to Holder. Farmer now under attack from the 48 of Mo Abbott. Here comes Cedric Hunter now on the inside of Mo Abbott. Abbott had to check up there for David Farmer and had opened the door for Cedric Hunter to stick his nose on the inside. Cedric Hunter has been running the outside this entire race. Now he's moved to the bottom side, trying to work his way up through the field once again, the inside of Mo Abbott right now.
As we see right now, the 48 of Mo Abbott still has momentum on the outside, but now the 71 battles back on his inside and with a little bit of a nose advantage heading into the inside of turn number 3 and 4. As you see ahead, the 84 and 31 are still battling it out hard. Same thing with the 71 and 48 heading into turn number 1.
Well, BJ, I found the track. It's called Osto's Dirt Track.
Oh, I've got an image of that one right there.
Osto's? Yeah.
Yes, it's a triangle, but they race in the roadways. Yeah,
a little right-hander bend there.
Yeah.
Looks like there's trees in the... I'm guessing that's turn 1 of 5.
I'm sure you can run that. It looks like Pocono dirt.
Yeah.
Right?
I have to look at the pictures so I can tell you. But yeah.
It's a neat looking track, though.
Yeah, they race street stocks on it. I mean, I guess it would be fun having sprint cars on there.
That sounds dangerous. Sprint cars don't like to turn to the right.
As we're on lap number 115, Smith continues to lead Huffman and way out. Smith and Huffman way out in front there. Farmer is second, Holder and Hunter. Your top 5. Hunter battling with Holder. That's for 4th and 5th on the track. Cedric Hunter to the inside. Hunter bobbles, or Holder bobbles there. Then you look, there's Mo Abbott on outside and Ryan Campbell looking to his inside. These drivers are all spaced out on this track. There's Aaron Smith looking to put the 13, another lap down. That's Brian Terry. And the 20 of Brendan Zimmerman.
Ooh, Zimmerman nearly sliding up the track into Brian Terry, locking him up. You've seen the smoke come off the tires there. Aaron Smith out to a nearly a 2-second lead over Alex Huffman now that he has cleared Huffman. Huffman done a great job to hold Smith back behind him for as long as he did. Now he's riding comfortably in second. Got to be thinking he's got to be looking for a mistake out of Aaron Smith somewhere in this race. As of right now, he's sitting nicely for a good finish in second position. David Farmer right now, he's got pressure from behind from Cedric Hunter. Cedric Hunter, he's been running that high side the majority of the race, mentioned a moment ago. Now he's down to the inside. Look at the bounce that these cars have through the bottom of 3 and 4. That track is rough down there. That's another factor that has been playing into the cars getting loose off of 4 so much. I forgot all about the track being so rough around the bottom.
Yeah, last night it was shaking my steering wheel every time I came off turn number 4. I don't know if it's just the way I was driving it, which is probably a good case, but yeah, now you're saying the track was rough. It made a lot of sense.
I don't figure that was the track causing your wheel to bounce all over the place, shake all over the place. You were just shaking because you were scared.
Scared of what?
Well, scared of every time we put you on camera, you get in that camera curse.
And how is that my fault?
Well, you were shaking. You were scared. Scared of being out there racing with these guys.
Nah.
It's alright. It's alright. We won't tell nobody. We'll just mention it live on air.
Whenever float your boat there.
Speaking of way out in front is the 70 machine of Aaron Smith. Right now, Aaron Smith, when he crosses our finish line, he's been 41 laps on these set of tires. Huffman's on 50 on his, and then you got Farmer, 41.
Wonder how long Huffman's going to go this time before he pits. He went 73 laps the first time. I wonder what he's going to do this time now that we've had a longer green flag run. We've got the entire field spread out. A little bit going on between Cedric Hunter and David Farmer, though. Those two are currently side by side for that third and final podium position. Other than that, everybody's just kind of spread out doing their thing. Aaron Smith just, walking away with this one here out for a Sunday stroll. Ooh, he washed up in turns 1 and 2 right there.
So he's about a half a speedway ahead of the pack. So if the green flag keeps going on, he will hit lap traffic. So really curious to see how it's going to affect his race if he gets to that point.
Well, look at Cedric Hunter in that third spot there. Putting a 20 of Brandon behind him. Then you have Ryan Campbell battling with David Farmer. That's a battle for 4th and 5th on the track. Then you have Brendan Holder currently sitting in 6th and Mo Abbott in 7th. Field spreaded way out. As you look, they came out of turn 2. Here's your leader coming out turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1. He has sights of Brian Terry, put him another lap down. As you look at these drivers, that's the distance between 1st and 3rd.
Quite a long distance for these drivers to get back to the leader. Alex Huffman, he's all by his lonesome right smack dab in the middle of all this. He's currently sitting, he's actually closer to Cedric Hunter than what he is Aaron Smith right now. Cedric Hunter is gaining on Alex Huffman right now, but still a 10th faster than everybody else on the track. Aaron Smith, he's just gone. Closest driver to him in times right now is on the oldest tires in the field, and that is Alex Huffman. Hasn't pitted since lap 73. And that last time by, he was only 3/300ths of a second slower coming back cross stripe. That time right there, he's back to a 10th slower than Aaron Smith. Aaron Smith is just gone. Alex Huffman right there in second place, about halfway between Cedric Hunter and Aaron Smith.
Well, I sent you another dirt track in Australia. Take a look at that one I just sent you.
Yeah, I seen that one. That one is actually a yes.
It's true.
It is a go-kart track.
But they race stock cars on it too.
Seriously?
Yes.
Australia's
road
are crazy people. It is a road course.
I might have a chance there.
I mean, if you look at that track's too big for a go-kart, keep on going around and around and around.
Right? That's a 3-lap race. It's all good.
Yep.
You know, Australians are some crazy people, and I really want to go over there and drive every dirt track over there because they've got some interesting ones out there. There are some that I've seen that completely flat and no walls, look like it's in the middle of a hayfield.
Way out in front is the 70 machine of Aaron Smith. There is second place going into turn number 1 now of Alex Huffman. Cedric Hunter in third as he started to pull away from David Farmer, is currently in fifth. Ryan Campbell looking to battle on him. In the 80 machine, then you have Holder Abbott right there. A little further back is Jonathan Cogswell all by his lonesome. And then you have Matt Grenier, Doug Newbegin, Scott Fritz, and Jason Bridges. So, when we leave here tonight, what's going to be the headlines?
This is the longest green flag run of the week.
Okay.
Facts.
The truck series has a bunch of drivers that are mad at each other.
Right.
Xfinity is just a gauntlet. Past Bluegrass champions are in that series. Last 3 of the last 4 champions are in that series. So it's a gauntlet. Trucks on dirt next week.
I think the story of the week is how long can Alex Huffman go without pitting here at North Wilkesboro? 61 laps to go here tonight. 60 once Aaron Smith comes out of turn number 4 right here. So he is still riding right along right there with Ryan Patty in the 30. They look like they've pretty much equaled out between Aaron Smith and Ryan Patty. Let's say the tires on that 70 machine are finally becoming a factor. And it is allowing Alex Huffman to start gaining time on Aaron Smith. Oh, Aaron Smith has now made it by him. That is going to open the door for Aaron Smith to re-gap Alex Huffman a little bit more there once again. Currently a 4.5 second lead.
How close is Aaron Smith to more lap traffic by chance?
About 6 car lengths.
So that also could start playing a factor with Alex
There we
Huffman
go.
catching up to him.
There we go. The battle box right there. Ryan
Appreciate it,
Terry.
Steve.
Ryan Terry goes
Now
another
breaking.
lap down. Next in sights for Aaron Smith is Brandon Zimmerman, Jason Bridges, and Scott Fritz. You know, being all by your lonesome out there, look at Cedric Hunter. Is this time you want friends? Make it a
No.
little bit more interesting.
No.
I am so lonely, so very lonely. I got nobody to
Usually, I
spit
love-
me out.
Normally, I love being on no man's land like that. I don't have to worry about other people making mistakes around me. I can just focus on me and making my own mistakes.
Well, see, I'm a momentum person. I gotta have someone in front of me. Cedric Hunter coming down pit road on lap number 146.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Steve. If I don't have anybody around me, I start forgetting how to drive. I have nobody to watch. That moves David Farmer into that third position. Early pit stop for Cedric Hunter compared to everybody else. He's got 6 pit stops in this race so far. That is the third most pit stops. Then Ryan Patty has 7. Matt Grenier has 10. Compare that to Alex Huffman with 1 pit stop this race. We are on lap 148, and Aaron Smith just called out a pit stop. He is pitting this time. The 4 machine still has not even called out a pit stop. David Farmer in the 84 machine has called out his pit stop.
But one thing for certain, Alex Smith will not make it on fuel on that 1 pit stop.
Well, he's on lap number 75. Alex Huffman is.
What is he thinking? I mean, he did go
There he is.
73 laps
There
the
he
first
is.
time. There it is. Okay.
Holder on lap number 75 too, and he's going to make it lap number 76 on this set.
And he had a couple spins on that set as well.
Yeah, he did.
Mo Abbott second, Jonathan Cogswell, Matt Grenier, and Scott Fritz are top 5. Brian Campbell, Alex Huffman down pit road. Aaron Smith back on the track there, currently in 7th position.
Here comes the 31.
Cedric Hunter and Alex Huffman have now been mired a lap behind with their pit stops. They got to be waiting for the top drivers to come down pit road, and right there it is. Brandon Holder comes down pit road. That gives Cedric Hunter his lap back. And now David Farmer, Alex Huffman, all of those guys. Ryan Campbell, he's got his lap back. Doug Newbigging has received his lap back.
Well, Mo
They
Abbott,
have all,
go ahead.
that's what I say, they have all made it back past the leaders. Now with Mo Abbott leading the way. There goes Cedric Hunter by him.
There's second place is the 27, Jonathan Cogswell. There's Matt Grenier in 3rd. There's Scott Fritz in 4th. There's Aaron Smith in 5th.
Holder's in the grass.
Yep.
Don't know what happened there.
So there's Alex Huffman, and there is Aaron Smith. So Huffman coming out of 4. Smith was going in turn number 1. Mo Abbott now making his way down pit road. He distinguishes the lead. Then Jonathan Cogswell.
Cogswell getting his first laps led of this race. He last pitted on lap 82. Him and Scott Fritz are, no, take it back. Scott Fritz, Brandon Zimmerman, Brian Terry, all of those drivers have yet to pit since lap 82. Here's something to look at. Ryan Patty has not pitted since his lap 66. Okay, he's only on lap 137 though for him, so that makes sense. I'll shut up now.
It's okay, we've all been there, BJ.
Hey, Mark.
Well, Holder went 78 laps on last stop. Huffman 76. And now the 27 Cogswell coming down pit road. He went 74 laps on that pit. Last pit.
The only car that hasn't came down pit road yet is the one of Scott Fritz.
And I say run it till it's dry.
From what I'm saying, that's what he's going to do. He has about, sounds like, what was it, 3 more laps left on this fuel, on this tank? Unless he saves some.
Probably praying for a caution to try to pit under caution and keep as many of those positions as possible. As of right now, if we get a caution, he pits the worst that he can come out on the track and be in is 7th position. So it would really play into his favor there. You see the, I believe that was the, I think that was the 20 of Brandon Zimmerman there.
Yep, here comes. Oh, go ahead, Steve.
I was going to say, look, we got a new race leader.
Aaron Smith's back out front. He came to the field with a mission, I'll tell you that.
You gotta be wondering the mindset of Scott Fritsch right now. He stayed on track long enough for the leaders to pit, come back out, receive their lap back, drive all the way around the track, and pass him back for the lead. But he is still not yet pitted. You gotta be wondering what the mindset of the driver of the number one machine is there to do to stay out as long as what he has. Wonder why, because once he comes down pit road now, he's going to be stuck a lap down to Aaron Smith as it sits right now.
Well,
Very interesting strategy call right there. Interesting. I don't know if I agree with that call, and I think he might pay the price for it here, as everyone is starting to pass him now.
Yeah, gotta agree with you there.
up into the inside of Fritz there. Fritz will fall back to the third position. A couple lap cars battling in front of Alex Huffman. Up and into the inside of Brandon Zimmerman. Zimmerman a lap down. There is Aaron Smith, though. Coming out of turn number 4. We complete lap number 165.
You know, I know it's still about 40 laps to go, but I want to give an applaud to these Cup drivers. He started out a little rough this race, but man, they were able to clean it up. They're able to run a long green flag run here with green flag pit stops with no issues. And this is why these guys are in the Cup Series. They know how to race clean and race for a long time.
In a more difficult vehicle to drive. Go ahead,
Yep.
Steve.
David Farmer in that 5th position there. Campbell right behind him. Doug Newbigin, he was your pole sitter tonight. Currently running in that 7th position. But the storyline is Aaron Smith out front. And there
Here comes
is...
Scott Fritz.
Say what?
Said, here comes Scott Fritz.
Well, yep, Scott coming down pit road, coasting. Let's see here. Fritz went 85 laps. There's Smith right there, the race leader, coming out turn number 2 down and back straightaway. In the middle of 1 and 2, there's Huffman. There is Cedric Cutter in 3rd. David Farmer going into turn number 1 there. He's currently in 4th. And there's Doug Newbigin, your top 5. Ryan Campbell also coming down pit road for his pit stop. 29 laps to go. Yeah, I would say the first half of the race took 49 minutes, basically, or 40 minutes. The second half right now, I would say, took right about almost 20 minutes.
Yeah, we are flying through the second half of this race.
I don't think we've had a caution since the second stage.
We have not. We have not. I'm going to actually pull my calculator out.
Not
Let's go. Let's see, we average right about, let's say, 19 seconds. Times. Green flag came back out on lap 85, I believe it was. So we'll say 90 laps times 90 equals, divide that by 60 equals 28 minutes.
Yep, we're working on it.
What? Oh.
Took right about 28 minutes from the stage to where we are now.
How you did that? Okay, I wasn't listening, but he's okay.
It's called
My
go.
mind's in a blender.
It says go to school and get an education.
I didn't do that. But I highly suggest it.
Well, you also can join the trades and get your school paid for free.
Oh,
I can read a tape measure. I can read a tape measure.
You're halfway there.
There's
Can you
center,
read tape measure? You're halfway there.
there's center cutter in that third spot. That's 71 machine. Up ahead of him is Brandon Zimmerman, currently running at 12th, many laps down. There's David Farmer in fourth right now, the 84 machine, and Doug Newbegin right behind him. Aaron Smith just put the 48 lap down. That's Mo Abbott, but I don't know. Mo there. He's on some pressure tires.
Ooh. On pressure tires and just came back by, but I do want to point out Mo Abbott currently sitting in 6th and under pressure from the leader of Aaron Smith. If that was some good camaraderie there. Aaron Smith apologizing to Mo Abbott for staying ahead of him for so long while Mo Abbott was on pressure tires. Mo Abbott accepting the apology, both drivers moving on. But Aaron Smith was in position to put Mo Abbott a lap down, or keep Mo Abbott a lap down while he was running in 6th. That means he only has 5 cars left on the lead lap. Now 6 with Mo Abbott making the pass on him. And 20 laps to go. Would it be reasonable to say that he could possibly lap at least up to the podium?
Well, I mean, up to 6 spots on the lead lap, 7th on backs, 1 lap or more down. That's possible. But 19 laps to get there, that's for sure. Barney, we gotta keep him awake. He needs some Roasted Jim's coffee up there on that flag stand.
He does need some Roasted Gems coffee. But, you know, I've come to the conclusion that I think Aaron Smith is driving a Mazda. I don't know if you remember the old Mazda commercial, Zoom Zoom was their slogan. That's what I think of Aaron Smith right now, just zooming around this track, going zoom zoom.
There's Alex up in the 2nd spot there. That's in the flag stand. Hunter in that 3rd spot, Farmer. So he's straight away ahead of Farmer. That's in 4th. Doug Newbegin under attack now. Scott Fritz to his outside. Remember, Scott Fritz is on newer tires than these drivers.
Scott Fritz has 15 laps to work his way around this track and try to, hopefully for his sake, get back on the lead lap and then start running down the leaders. I don't think there's enough time to do it, and I don't think he'll have enough life left in the tires. Mo Abbott has pulled away from Aaron Smith, but only slightly, and it looks as though Aaron Smith has already started gaining on Mo Abbott once again to put him another lap down. Look at all of that traffic up there ahead of him. I can see David Farmer in that traffic up ahead of Aaron Smith. You can look at the bird's eye view, see if we can get a shot of the drivers ahead. Right there is David Farmer, currently running in 4th. Less than a straightaway between Aaron Smith and David Farmer. Incredibly close between those two drivers right now for Aaron Smith to catch up to them and possibly put them a lap down. Lap clear up to the podium. I think that's going to be the story of the week.
It could be.
How far is Aaron Smith away from Doug and Mo? Can we see that?
There you go.
Okay. It's about 2.5 to Mo. 2.5 to, okay. He says 10 laps to go here, but a 1.5 is a long time to make up with 10 laps to go.
That is true.
If I'm Aaron Smith, I'm not even worried about it. I am just running my line, running my race.
I'd be more worried about falling asleep if I was Aaron Smith right now. top 5 still sits Aaron Smith leading the way, Alex Huffman in second, Cedric Hunter in third, David Farmer in fourth, and Doug Newbigging rounding out the top 5. Doug Newbigging currently has Mo Abbott gaining on him relatively quickly, just a half second left between those two drivers. Not even a half second left between those two drivers, because right there is Mo Abbott catching up to the back of Doug Newbigging now. Newbigging putting heavy pressure on the back of David Farmer. There he goes to the inside of Farmer. Started on pole, fell back, had a rough go up there for a little while. Now working his way back forward, just looking for a podium position right now for that number 7 machine. Looks like the run off the top for David Farmer just too strong for Doug Newbigging right now through turns number 1 and 2. Newbigging able to pull alongside of him 3 and 4. He's not quite able to get there. Here comes Mo Abbott now around the outside of Doug Newbigging. That is for that 5th position.
Well, that 7 car of Doug Newbigging is extremely loose on exit. And he's starting to pay the price for it. He's been squirreling around. He's in the wall right now on the front stretch and able to get going back straight. And it's like he's going to be good to go.
Well, there you see your race leader.
Will he... Oh, sorry, Steve.
Oh, I would say Mo Abbott directly in front of him. Will he get there? He could.
If he keep battling like this, he might be close. I wouldn't want to be involved if I'm Aaron Smith, but...
I expect to see Aaron Smith just motor right along the outside, right around him, while these guys are currently battling for position. If I'm Aaron Smith, though, I'm going to just settle in behind him. He's got 6 seconds over Alex Huffman. He's got no pressure. The race is his as long as he doesn't make a mistake or these guys in front of him don't wreck and he gets caught up in it. This race is his. There's no chance anybody's going to catch him at this point unless he makes a big mistake.
Yeah, along with that, I mean, as long as you don't make mistakes with 2 laps to go, he had a struggle last week in Dover. He has been dominant tonight. And that's a great rebound from Dover.
Definitely coming out of the turn number 4, the white flag's away with the final lap for Aaron Smith. Now coming out turn number 4, your second place of Alex Huffman taking the white flag, and there's Cedric Hunter. But meanwhile, your race leader Aaron Smith going into turn number 3 for the final time. He will exit turn number 4. For many times this season, picking up a win, give it to Aaron Smith. Huffman coming out turn number 4 now to take the checker. And there is Cedric Hunter. David Farmer in that 4th position. He's coming out turn number 4. Take that checker flag with Doug Newbigging. Mo Abbott coming home in 6th. Matt Grenier. He says, forget it, I'm going down pit road.
Well, he's already finished. Everybody on the track has already finished.
Well, here's your finish results tonight. On Aaron Smith picking up the win. Alex Huffman, Cedric Hunter, David Farmer, Doug Newbigging in your top 5. Mo Abbott, Matt Grenier, Jonathan Cogswell, Scott Fritz, Jason Bridges, Brendan Holder, Brandon Zimmerman, Ryan Terry, Ryan Patty, and Ryan Campbell round out your field.
Dominating performance from Aaron Smith once again. That is win number 4 on the season. Been on an absolute tear lately, just dominating this series. At this point in time, I'd say it's a safe bet to call this the Aaron Smith Show.
Yeah, he's only my pick to win at Phoenix this year, I'll tell you that.
I like Phoenix.
I do too. I kind of wish we were back at Homestead, but I like Phoenix.
All right, coming home in 3rd place tonight, Cedric Hunter. Congratulations on your podium finish, sir.
I appreciate it. It was a heck of a race. It was a rough start. Got caught up in a few things, spun out. Pretty up and down race. I'm glad to see it went green. We had really good long run pace. We just struggled to get by traffic there for a little bit, and the top 2 got away from us.
Well, was you drinking some Roasted Jim's coffee to keep you awake in the long green flag stint?
No, I really like short tracks. I have to get better with the next gen cars. I had a good handle with the Gen 6 and unfortunately hasn't translated over very well, but I really like racing these short tracks. They're a lot of fun. They're it's a driver's track, especially with how bumpy this track was tonight. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right, go ahead and thank those fine sponsors.
Yeah, well, you gave a shout out to Roasted Gems, so I'll do the same. Thanks to Roasted Gems for hopping on the car with us, being our primary sponsor. I want to thank Lucky Ducks as well, and Shady Designs, and everyone else that supports the not only the 71 car, but the Lucky Ducks as a whole. So thanks to all the fans out there. Thanks to you guys for doing what you guys do. All the admins and drivers that may make this league run on a weekly basis. And yeah, I appreciate it, guys.
All right, the Cedric Hunter coming home in third place. Well, Bryce.
Yes, sir.
You have Alex Huffman.
Yes, I do. Hey, Alex, is Bryce up in the booth? You got a copy, sir?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Well, you finished P2 tonight. You ran a great race on a 2-stop strategy. What was your mindset behind that?
I was going off the Xfinity in the truck race. I was like, well, it's gonna be a caution fest. So, and that entire first stage, we maybe went 3 green flag laps in a row. So I knew my tires were decent enough to probably stay out, make it almost to the end of stage 2, and then when we got that, I was gonna go all the way to the end of stage 2, but we got that caution with 10 to go to stage, so I was like, you know what, I'll pit here and stay out at the end of stage 2, and then have good track position for the final stage, which honestly staying out of traffic and out of harm's way, and especially being the control car on that last restart on the final stage was big and important to get a gap on third place, because, well, there's no way I'm holding off Aaron. That dude's a alien, and he's just too fast everywhere we go. But I don't know. It's fun racing with him. I had 3 laps of practice and qualifying laps where I wrecked 1 lap. I guess I'll take second.
I'll take second, too. So, question about the cars. How often are you guys shifting a lap, or were you at all?
I wasn't shifting at all. I don't know about Aaron. I didn't find it needful to shift. I mean, just like Gateway, I didn't shift at all. Everybody else was. I wasn't, but I don't know. I don't shift much in these.
Well, I get you. Well, go ahead and then shout out those fine sponsors for it. I think that's all possible.
Of course, gotta thank you guys at UDTV for broadcasting this. Bluegrass Irising League, Buck Kicker, Kinder Performance Group, Deb at Old School Diecast for cheering me on every once in a while. And I don't know, everybody else that supports me for this nonsense.
Well, and ladies and gentlemen, this is the 4 of Alex Huffman, your second place finisher.
Well, BJ, you caught up with our winner.
That's right, I've caught up with Aaron Smith. Aaron, we talked to you once already today. You came home with both stage wins and then ultimately winning the race in the end. Was there ever a doubt in your mind at any point in time?
Yeah, there was in that last run. I didn't expect to have a green flag pit stop here, to be honest with you. I was certain that after I pit, there'd be some sort of a caution, like immediately after my stop, that would get me stuck a lap down. But fortunately, that never happened, and we were able to bring it home.
You managed to pull it off. You had a good run. The furthest you were mired back this entire race was 4th position at the end of stage number 1. Absolutely dominant run. I mean, you were literally just called an alien by Alex Huffman. I don't even know what to ask you, man. Like, you walk us through that race a little bit. Walk us through the mindset going into tonight and everything.
Yeah, I wasn't off to that good of a start and went and butchered my qualifying lap and missed the pole by a couple thousandths. But we worked from there, took the lead in lap 1, and didn't look back until the stage caution. After that, we had a pretty good race for the lead with Alex and drove away.
Wish I could say butchered the qualifying lap and still come out second with it. Jeez whiz. Alright, well, go ahead and thank those sponsors. Shout out to everybody who helps to make it possible.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everyone at Lucky Ducks Motorsports for putting on a solid run this season. Certainly looking pretty good in those team points. I think we have a pretty good shot at the team championship there, and I'd like to thank y'all for broadcasting and everyone for watching. Looking forward to getting back at it at Sonoma.
Congratulations again on win number 4.
All right, thank you.
Steve?
Well, this will conclude our broadcast here tonight. Tune in next Monday night with the Truck Series. Until then, keep on Bryce, Hunter, and William Duvall. We say good night. God bless.